that Joe Dolan. I mean, who's the head of downstairs? Always blaming.
Lord knows, he never was there. That ass is a bad man, hey.
Ah,
Bucket! Bucket, you know who they're drinking at your age.
Not those plastic bags from the off license. You make them first hit. You miss them little brown ones.
give me a tad chocolate drink tonight.
Oh, Jesus, not Joe Dolan! I blast that spacer out of it! See him yet? Well, where is he at all? Doesn't he know he has to be up for work in the morning? Well, shag him. You can have this, so give one of this.
You never get that fucking thing in a provincial bus.
What's wrong with it? That's all a bleeding steel. That's fierce useful too. And what suit yourselves? I'll show this bastard downstairs.
Say nothing to nobody that's mad out, just follow me.
You came in indoors.
Sure you'll have to. It's a vintage model. One special rust can knock its value in half. Caution is required. Hands and knees only from here on.
I've walked a mile and a half to see that.
It was worth it, wasn't it?
Vintage model, family heirloom.
You was if I had a car. Shouldn't go give you legs. What you want a car for?
You can only give me a ride in it.
I don't remember anything about in it.
Live home then.
I don't really want to go home, do you?
But maybe not just yet.
Where have you been till now? Don't you know you have to be up for work in the morning? I'm not phoning in sick for you again. Now, do you want this bus stop or not? Sure. That's all a bleeding steel. So where would you get the like?
You already gave me one.
Well, sure, why don't you take the two of them and you can breathe them? Jesus, don't ever fucking happen.
What's this? A poker session?
Hey! How's it going? Fucking bad looks at the munchies, hey.
Oh, Jesus, don't let him in. We'll be here all night.
No. House rules. Dealer's choice.
Lads! Whoa. Lads! All right! Boss fucking deal. Play something we can open the way. Hey, Mick. Any of them mushrooms left from last night? Jesus, it was no wonder them monks were mad bastards seeing this. What? Oh! Ah, no, it's fine. Sure, we'll just deal the 6 off the one deck. Just reshuffle the shots. Out, lads! Oh!
Well, I'm in between these to deal.
Good night, Bosco.
Expecting anyone else before I go?
What's your hurry?
Oh, listen, it's late. Shall I see you again next time?
Okay, so I don't own a car.
I never cared if you did. You're on my way home.
It's a pretty classy dinky, mind you. Shows character.
It shows neck. I better go. It's late.
Go on, have one drink anyway, before you go.
You alright?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
What?
The pigs can fly.
What?
You wouldn't really want to go home.
Well, maybe I don't. Just yet. Backseats bore me anyway.
This one has a special feature. Of course it is a small model, but I've taken some nice trips in it.
The last of the famous mushrooms.
The only way to get colour on that set. Try some.
It tastes nicer after dark.
on. And don't go asleep on me, Siobhan. Good changes. Never spilled a drop. My God, you're a woman with class. Why have you, James?
You're spilling it on me.
Don't worry, I'll lick it off.
The music. Can you not kill the music?
No, but I can drown it.
The bravest animals in the land are Captain Bean and his band that can impose the tremendous rest after our
Am I still your cuddly toy? Is my voice still sweeter than Christy O'Connor Jr. playing the spoons? Still, you are great all the same, Lance.
My name's Mick. I told you I had a lance.
It's my only day for work. Any food in the gaff? What's wrong?
My life's passing before me eyes. I hate repeats.
What you have for breakfast?
A cigarette and a shite and a good look around.
Serious, will you?
Sorry, I generally die now. I'm a bit disorganised.
And the 7 dwarves are a bit short. Here, I have to go to work.
In that?
We went out for a pint of milk.
Those are dangerous times. Siobhan,
Yes, Mick?
can I ask you a very great favour?
You don't have to.
I want to.
Ask away then.
You wouldn't phone in sick for me. The mobile libraries, the numbers on the wall beside the hall phone.
What'll I tell them?
Play school's on television.
You enjoy play school.
Certainly beats work.
I have to tell them something.
Oh, you could tell them I'd take it to the bed.
Leave it to me. Michael,
Flaherty. Oh, Miss Siobhan.
Mrs. Liz Connolly.
Morning, Moscow! Any of the Troubadour boat people arrive in the meantime?
That's not funny, you know. Never mind him, lads. He said no.
She gone yet? Hope you scored better than I did at the poker last night. Right then. So tell me it's my imagination this time. What's that?
Ever learnt the knock shade? It's a 1/4 inch gap where your dear mother ran out of lip. What's it doing outside?
Piss and rain. That's been open. The fool can see it. Is there any of them mushrooms left?
Hey, Granny. Listen, Shane, I don't know how to break this.
What? Have you seen something? I knew your man wasn't sheltered from the rain at the bus stop last week.
Nobody is opening your mail. Nobody is tapping the telephone. Nobody is watching the house. The great wide world out there doesn't know who you are, and it doesn't give a shite.
You better watch who you're calling a non-entity. Right? Hoo-ah! On you, dilly!
Slap it up on the table and
The Mata Hardy of Mount Mellick.
I believe you. It's a bit of a waste, isn't it?
What?
Having doors around here. Anyway, you're in business.
Oh, thanks.
So how do you feel?
Like the song said, me head hurts, me feet stink, and I don't love Jesus.
I doubt if you love anything.
That's not fair. I love St. Martin, the patron saint of hopeless causes.
St. Jude is hopeless causes.
All foreign bodies look the same to me. Anyway, you wouldn't want to rely on the living when you follow Shelbourne Football Club.
Shelbourne? Good God, you are romantic. Ben Hannigan.
Ben Hannigan? What do you know about Ben Hannigan?
Eric Barber. Paddy Roach. The safest pair of hands since Venus de Milo.
You weren't even born when they played.
It was half price admission for embryos. I almost didn't come out when I smelled the water we brought.
The smell of my childhood, Talcott Park. Surely I must have seen you there.
Dad used to take me to the terraces. They reminded him of his country childhood. Acres of open space, and you never met a soul.
My God, you were that club at the far end of the ground. I always thought it was a seagull with a broken wing.
My brothers used to bar me from the 20 question sessions. Had to bribe me way back in with cigarettes.
Who played 11 minutes on his debut for Ireland and scored an equaliser away from home?
Joe Ortiz, of course. Turkey.
Are you a vision or are you real?
What's the smallest country ever to field a team in a European Cup Championship match?
What? I'm not dressed, it's not fair. Andorra!
Liechtenstein.
Don't mention Liechtenstein, I'll bury you from your shed as well. Siobhan,
Yes, Mick?
can I ask you a really, really great favour?
I don't make breakfast.
No, seriously, listen, I'm no good with this sort of thing. You're not seeing me at my best here. Well, I wanted to ask you since I woke up, but I could. Well, I couldn't get a way around to it. Can I see you again?
You don't have to.
I want to.
Maybe.
Please? Pretty please?
Okay.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Georgia Street.
Where?
The glass shelter at the 16 bus stop.
Why? Where are we going?
Harold's Cross dog track, of course. I mean, it is a Thursday.
Don't wait after midnight if I'm not there.
If you don't come, I promise to throw myself in front of the mechanical hair. It'll be on your conscience or I was savaged by muzzled greyhounds.
Cheers, lads.
Still here. Well, ages may get together.
I'll see you next week, Bosco. Next week, come on, Pascal. You'll be interrupting all class of tales and recommendations. But geez, that's not right, is it? So it's a tad better outside. I mean, we get home with it all.
Now it's only a show, lads.
Ah, bucket. Bucking down, rain, bucking down.
Don't mind him, miss.
Woman, that.
A tad inarticulate in the mornings.
Buck up, you! I am not! I never wet the fucking bed yet.
Bucking.
Pascal's ma made him swear on the head of St. Oliver Plunkett that a course that never passes his lips.
Okay.
That's the Dublin branch of the Drogheda United Supporters Club next door.
Ah, no wonder the room's so small.
Oh, one last thing.
What?
You wouldn't just put on the kettle, would you?
How did you get to be so lazy?
Hard work and practice.
Bye, Mick.
Go on. Love. Must be love. Siobhan, do you play snooker? Must be a catch. My mother's been a fall counsellor. My father sleeps with the Bishop of Clonfert. And nobody can be that nice. Lay here and relax. Dangerous to go too quickly on a Wednesday. A note on a Wednesday. That beggar must have given it to me. Who have we got this morning? Caesar's Gallic Wars in Latin. Arthur Schopenhauer. He's the boy to put manage on it during a peaceful morning in bed. Winnie the Pooh. We could live with that. Churchill's History of the Second World War, Volume 6. Jesus, that wasn't stolen, I'll bring it back. No, definitely Schopenhauer. There's too much sex and violence in the others for Wednesday. But first, a word from our sponsors. Roach paper. Never any shagging roach paper. Oh, shag this intellectual snobbery. But I never learned to steal some softbacks of war for a change. All right, I'm coming.
We're very sorry to bother you, sir. We're just doing a survey and we're wondering if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
No offense, I'm very busy just now.
It won't take a moment.
And I'm skinned.
We're not salesmen.
I'm sorry. Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, no, we are from the Church of the Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ. Mormons.
Oh, no, how you feel, lads. Somebody actually called me a Bose fan once. Actually, I'm not really religious, so nothing personal.
Okay, you're the very person we wanted to talk to, so.
I am? How did you get in, boys?
The front door was open to receive us.
I'll strangle that Bosco. I'm the very sore head, lads.
Oh, well, the fact is, Mr.
Me.
The fact is, Michael, we could have answered this survey in the time we've been discussing this.
How many doors have you knocked on this morning?
Nobody said the work of the Lord was easy. In the desert, prepare the way for the Lord. Make straight in the wilderness a highway for the Lord. Isaiah 43.
Anyone who's just been torn down is bound to be a friend of mine. John Prine. I suppose it is raining. I have the strength to argue. 5 minutes though to get dry, that's it. Tea? Oh, sorry, coffee. Oh, Jesus, that's worse.
Hot water. Thank you.
Is it strong enough?
Nice place.
God groweth even in the wilderness.
It was just a couple of questions, wasn't it? You think you could ask them?
We will.
Soon?
In time.
Often when people turn us away, I think it is not to us that they are closing doors, but to themselves. And not us they are afraid of, but of their own souls. Are you frightened of us, Michael? Or of your spiritual spiritual self.
Religion is a dangerous business, lads. Why not just take the weight off your feet and enjoy the hot water?
What possible harm could it do you?
Look at Cyril Knowles' brother. Gave up playing for Wolves that season. They could have won the cup.
Flippancy is a weapon those who are hurt always hide behind. You were not busy when we called this morning, Michael. You were still lying there.
It's only 9:30, boys.
This is what they call the front line of training. Fine, able-bodied creatures like yourself. Itching to work, find work if you could only find a job.
I feel for you, Michael, in your helplessness. What were your thoughts this morning as you rose from your lonely bed?
Well, it was a bit crowded, actually.
Could you have known that friends were so near at hand that Elder Stanford and I were walking these streets at that very moment?
Knocking on doors, searching for the right one. Is this the black sheep the good shepherd was looking for? Isn't that right, Elder Osborne?
I was never much into sheep myself.
You were crying in the wilderness, thinking no one could hear you. And yet, he hears everything. We have found you in time to lift you from this squalor, this degradation,
hang on, I've got to clean
and
it
bring
up.
you back into the light of God.
I don't want to be rude, boys, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
That's our natural, Michael. We will answer all your questions in time.
Is this all in the questionnaire?
We don't need a questionnaire, Michael, to see the way you are, to feel your despair without a job or a future, with no one to share your burden. Michael, we are here to share your burden and to tell you it is not your fault. We know how you're suppressed by your socialist newspapers and your left-wing governments, your communist health system, and your newscasters taking orders from Moscow. And you are their helpless victim. You're forced out of work by their unemployment incentives and stripped of your freedom by their rent allowances.
Merciful Lord. The magic mushrooms weren't in it.
We know your shame. But we are here to talk of joy and to lead you back into the light. Michael, I want to give you this book. Now, I know you have 1,000 questions to ask and 1,000 barriers to break down that you have built around your true self. Those questions will be answered in time. Take this book for now.
Well, whatever you're on, lads, it's great stuff, but your 5 minutes is up. Listen, lads, I just have this aversion to joining anything, and I've a lot of reading on my own to get through. That's not no disrespectful. You don't have one with a cardboard cover, do you?
Humility is the first sign of repentance.
Take this one, Michael. You deserve the best.
No, I couldn't.
I am touched, Michael, by your humility.
No, say nothing, please. But if you don't mind, I have a lot of thinking to do.
Of course, Michael, of course. Goodbye for now. A sign in or Stanford after all our walking.
Neat grey rose paper! Not again, Lord! Who is it?
Those bastards from Troubadour, Mick. Is it safe?
The wetbacks haven't arrived tonight. They must have stepped up patrols on the Low border.
Shaggers have my life destroyed. Even the provincial bus driver started to stop outside my front door. Ever since Ollie's dad died and he inherited that disability pass.
You know, your bedsit isn't exactly Venice in springtime.
Beat shagging Drogheda on the dole. I can't Blame the lads. You get up in the morning, walk down to town, into the cathedral for a gawk at Oliver Plunkett's health. Home for dinner, back down. In for another gander at the head. Walk round the piss and wine, in for a last look at the head. What has been to do in Drogheda for the last 300 years is have a look at the head of St. Oliver Plunkett.
When are they due?
Today or tomorrow. They've got to get the dough for the brothers who are working over in Boston on the black.
Why can't they collect it in Drogheda?
So they collect it for themselves up there.
Wanker's cramp, is it?
Really blue tack, Nick.
Somewhere.
Find it quick, my hands are killing me. Stick it in there. Go on. Cheers, you me. So what you think?
Very nice blue tack. Good vintage, I'm sure.
No, the size of it. What you think?
What are you on about, Bosco?
I met this man in the pub. She offered it to me. She won't have it at Friday now, but it's a 30 spot deal. Moroccan black. So what you think? 30 spots. Did it do well?
You paid her cash?
Whoa! The drum squad! How did you find me so fast?
You're alright, blue tack isn't prescribed yet. Is it?
Why have we caught you in again, Michael?
Why me, Lord? Why me?
Oh, cheers. What is it? Another poker session. I'm scared after that one last night. We didn't get our head till dawn.
Only 2 rules for a life of contemplation and retreat, Bosco. Never leave the bed on a Wednesday unless you really have to. And never ever run short of road paper. The third one this week, lads. Is there nobody else to save in Dublin?
Well, they're looking at you, man, already, Michael.
Hey, lads. Come here, is it come on the wall? I got up, you bastard!
Bosco.
Oh, yeah. Nice to see you, lads. See you again sometime. Man, be honest. What do you think? 30 spots. Did it do well?
I'm sure you did. Where did you get it?
That'd be telling hey. But Shay now upstairs, the man you two boys should see.
Shay. We'll certainly give him a call. And maybe yourself.
I know. Shay's big time. He get your hand you want. But I can leave you some of this when I get it.
Thanks anyway. We have thumbtacks.
Jesus, what'd you do with those?
Nice lad.
Like sticking things.
He does.
He was very helpful about the lad upstairs. We'll certainly call to comfort him.
I really wouldn't do that for your own safety.
You had a party here last night?
No, just myself and a few women, you know. But I won't tell you any more. Because you'd see